friends, we are back here with another painting and chatting, you know. And welcome back. Hope you guys are still healthy. Long time no see in the chats. And hello again, Pascal. Hello. The Mela is in the chat. Good to see you. Long time no see. Zainab is in the chat. Percy Jackson. I told you should sleep and study right now. Hey, welcome. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Looking absolutely handsome. Merci beaucoup, Mela. You can send DMs on YouTube, or does Pascal mean Discord? I want to know how to send DMs on YouTube. You can't. It's I mean Instagram. So yeah. First of all, hello. Welcome back to another painting and chatting. Today we're gonna go on with a painting. For the pinned comment, you might ask, what does he mean? You know, you can always, if you're also now painting something or you do something creative, feel free to send me this on Instagram. Then you need to text me something like picture or whatever. Then I accept it, and then I can show to the stream at the end of the stream. You know, oh my God, Pascal, it's been years. How are you? Do you even remember me? I do. I like the thumbnail. Hey, Ruchi Kumari is here. Oh, hopefully everything working out with your time management. I hope you are good. Are we doing the background today? So quickly, I have a few things to say. We go quickly to through the process. What is the plan for today? Oh damn, something in my eye. The plan with the drawing for me today is, wait, I can give you guys a close-up. So the situation is like this. So you can see this is Gigi the frog. He's walking through a city, and today I was thinking, first of all, I try to do the puddle, you know, he's stepping with his foot in a puddle, and here you can see drops, you know, this is all what I drew before. So I hope that I can manage to show this a little bit with more color, and if I finish this, I would even like to recolor the hoodie or do the white outlines, but first I'm trying to finish the puddle. So that is the plan. Color on the shoes are cool. Yeah, also like it. They're really looking how I had it in my head. So yeah, this is the plan for today. And noise details, we go for the details. Yes sir. Oh, Madi also in the chat. Welcome. Great plans. Yeah, as always, I even brought a chair instantly because yeah, we will start with the puddle and I'm gonna sit the whole time. That's the reason I also have this phone down here, because then I can read the chat. So, and what else I wanted to say, and I also have a topic for you guys. I hope you can hear me good, because my microphone is literally stuck under my PC. So, sounds Gucci. Is this what you call Gigi? I learn new things every day. Yeah, Gigi is, the OG Gigi thing is there, you know, and I try, you know, here's the frog. This frog you can see, and there's also his name, Gigi. And I tried to draw him on there, you know, and the whole idea was that Gigi is walking through some kind of streets, you know. So it's okay, we hear you. Stuck? Yeah, it's I put it there so it's stuck so it doesn't fall, and yeah, anyways. Hey Passy, I stop in a few minutes. Hey Pain Reaver, I also read your comment, it's all okay, under the last live stream. Okay, so we're gonna start with the puddle, and I have now, it is December the 1st. It's December the 1st? True, I didn't know. What is frog in German? Frosch. Guys, okay, I have actually something on my mind recently, or not on my mind recently. It was more a topic that I did a little bit on research of. We have, it's also, I already commented under the live stream for everybody, oh no, who wants to join today, the painting and chatting. It might get a little bit more in the philosophical direction. Do we have, like I guess we have, some people who practice Buddhism as a religion, or yeah, I think it's also kind of a way of living. Because I was actually reading about Buddha recently for whatever reason. I try, by the way, now to do like a good blue color for the puddle. So lifestyle, religion, I think it's a mixture between a lot, no? Hey, that's cool. Yeah, for some reason I have to be honest, guys, I know about Buddhism. I know that Buddha was kind of like, not like founder, can you call it founder? And I read about it, and I also knew his practices and all, but I was never so deep into his whole story. And yeah, today was most productive day. Let's go. Pascal Tuesday is my birthday. Congrats. Acrylic, yeah, this is all acryl. I'm using acryl to paint, you know. I don't know much about it. So for the people who then practice Buddhism, like you guys know it better than me. So feel free to correct me on something. But for example, I didn't know that this guy, like I know, I heard about that he was first a normal guy, but what he was first, I was thinking was kind of interesting. His preaching is something we should follow, though. Yeah, it's by the way, for the paddle now, I try to do the inner side of the plum a little bit lighter than the outside. Therefore, I start now with a bright color first, you know. Buddha's real name was Siddhartha. Yeah, look, I even wrote it on my hand because I didn't want it to forget. Focus. He wants to focus on my face. Yeah, anyways, you could see it maybe for 1 second. Anyways, his name was Siddhartha Gautama. Hey, I'm sorry if I completely mispronounced that. Siddhartha Gautama, something like this. And yeah, he was a very rich, like living in a very rich family. And wait, I have to activate the chat here. He was living in a very rich family and had like everything. And yeah, was then, that's funny, learning details with you right now. Yeah. You see, talking about Buddhism was not on my bingo card 2025. Yeah, Ja, you, like you, for example, are you, how you call that, Buddhistic? I don't know. Can you see everything? I hope you do. Oh, the camera should be maybe a little bit down. He gave up everything. Yeah, wait. I'm gonna tell you how I, and yeah, the people feel free to correct me when I say something wrong. Wait, we're gonna do it like this with the camera. Okay, better, then you can see more what I'm doing actually. Buddhist, a Buddhist, okay. So, yeah, he was first a normal, like the son of a king, living in a palace and had everything, and also had already a wife and all the stuff. And his father, as I understood, he tried to protect him, like that he doesn't see any cruel things in the world. Like he should only, like what the father considered the joy of life, and he should only see that, you know. And once a day, then his name Siddhartha Gautama thought, okay, I want to leave the palace. And I think the father, I'm not sure, I read once that the father didn't know about it, and the other story they said he knew about it, but he tried to, that everybody in the streets should not go out who has like who were suffering or some stuff like this. And then he went out and he saw the cruel things of life, like, or not the cruel things, but how life can just be, you know. This son of this king didn't know about like illnesses, about yeah, that people can die, or that people can have a shitty life and not a life that he lives at the moment. And then he knew about it, and then he basically understood, okay, I actually want to, or like he understood that life is not how he thought it would be. He went there meditating into a forest and whatsoever. I now try to make it really short, and then started his whole way of like finding out what life is really about, no? Something like this. It's crazy that you were just studying, yeah? Now we are drawing. Because a priest told his father that if he saw the sufferings, he will leave the palace. Yeah, exactly. Something like this. And I think it's actually, I have no clue if you can see me good. Guys, can you see me good? Is everything good while I'm just drawing my stuff, or am I exposing anything? Wait, I can also put this more down. Is it a true story? Yeah, it's like the story of him, no? Yeah, all good. What's your exact doubt? I don't know, the doubt with the camera angle, if the camera angle is shitty. Or the doubt with the story. I don't have any doubts with the story actually. Or like I don't know, I actually think it's crazy interesting. And also I like the whole idea of this story. Like this guy then did like a lot of meditation, and he also did a long fast, and but he also then found out that this is also not what makes life worthy or whatever. No, with Buddhism, what's the question? The question is actually what you think about it. What you guys think about it, for the people who now hear the story first time, or for the people who you're mochi rushing, for the people who practice it or who heard the first time about the story, like and also it's obviously why am I even reading about that? It's obviously my whole with like happiness, what I have in my head of happiness, what other people had in their heads of happiness, like how to achieve happiness, and he has like a opinion on that whole thing. And puddle looks so nice, the blue. Hey, thanks so much. It's actually really light, but I as I said, first layer, and then I tried to do the outside more dark, because this is how a puddle looks, I think. Inside more light, outside more dark. I will keep this drawing as my POP. POP? What is POP? It's my religion, but I see more of a philosophy. I really get what they are trying to say with in the basics of it, and undeniable truth, okay? I don't like how I can see two screens of Pascal. Okay, you know? Could be worse. It's always fascinating. He choose leave the comfort of never knowing and worrying about it. Yeah, but okay, and his main, guys, also you have to correct me on this, but his one of the main things is from his side to reach happiness, or not even to strive for happiness, like to reach the nirvana, how I understood this mental state, like that this is not a place, just a state of yours. And he said that you can only achieve this by not striving for something, or for because when you are striving for it, or when you really want to achieve something, like technically, like oftentimes I tell you about my dreams and all, like I have some stuff in my head that I want to achieve, but he said this is completely wrong, you know. And do you have an opinion on that? Would you say it's like, for example, I really, I don't say this is wrong or something, but it's just exactly what I don't believe in, what I never believed in my life. And he says, but this is actually the path to like, to struggle, or being envious, or like some kind of negative energy that you shouldn't have to live like the life that he thinks is the best, War, is it not like this? Is it not like his main teaching, one of his teachings? At least I read about it like this. Otherwise, feel free to correct me, for the people who are like really into that. Or for example, if you grew up with it, obviously you have more knowledge than me about, like he was a person who believed that everything that happens for good. Where you should read his teaching. Yeah, I read a little bit about it. Pascal, can I say something a bit out of context? Yeah, for sure. Then what happens next? I'm Muslim, and I heard about the details for the first time. Okay. It's as I said, I'm not a professional when it comes to this story. I just read about it, but I thought it was always his belief that you, like, this doesn't bring you anywhere if you are striving for something or so. Sometimes happiness is already within life. You just have to stop long enough to notice. Is that what he was trying to say? I understood it like he was trying to say that you should be free from all those things, like free yourself from anger, free yourself from like those. Also, like it sounds a little bit like stoicism, to be honest, and that you free yourself also like from the, like technically from the joy part, that went right through my head. My bad. It's good to listen to this and write my paper. Hey, let's go. This helps. Yeah. Hey Pascal, I'm drawing you too. You're drawing me? Oh, what's the story about the board? What do you mean about the board? Behind me, there's no big story, just like a lot of thoughts. Yeah, okay. Then if nobody has a real clue what he said then okay, like, then at least how I understood it, I think it's actually an interesting approach that you say, okay, like, if you free yourself from all this stuff, from all your desires, because, you know, obviously, like for me example, I have some stuff in my head that I really want to achieve, but I would also say this is the reason why I'm also sometimes very sad, because I'm frustrated with myself. You know, for example, a basic example, you work for exam and you want to conquer the exam, like you want to pass the exam, you know, then this might be then the goal for this time period, no? But if you then not do your best, then you are kind of sad, and because, for example, you think like, hey, I could have studied more today, and if you completely free yourself from the idea of, okay, I want to pass the exam, then you technically don't have this sadness, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure if he said that, but this now I was thinking about, you know. Please check the pronunciation of Gutam, Buddha real names. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce everything right. I guess you can also, you know, it's I speak German, so I'm sorry if I not always have the perfect pronunciation. Okay, so I'm drawing and I just realized I don't even have an eraser. Let's go. But doesn't that make sense? When you love someone, it always end up losing the person. So either way, you will end up in pain, because way or other you're gonna lose the person. So basically, we should free ourselves. So also free ourselves. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure exactly if he also said that. Free yourself from the love, but yeah, but then humanity would not exist any longer, no? So I'm not sure actually about that, to be honest. But yeah, you are right. Like, obviously, if you don't love anybody, then you can never have the feeling of sadness that you lost someone, for sure. Nah, it's okay, your pronunciation is fine. Merci beaucoup. My roommate says this thing, she preach Buddhism and say entertainment is cause of self-destruction, and that's why she can't dance but she watch movies. I hate her hypocrites. Okay, yeah. Yeah, in the end of the day, if it makes her happy, I would say let her do that. But yeah, see, okay, then you should not consume any of this stuff. Yeah, is this? Yeah, I get the idea. But what should you do then all day long? Like, I don't speak now about, because if everything what gives me joy I don't do anymore, then I don't do anything anymore, no? Or am I tripping? By the way, I'm now gonna do the outlines for the puzzle. It's exactly the truth, the grief of losing someone. Okay. My drawing is complete already. Hey, let's go. Can you say anything in Arabic, guys? Feel free to, yeah, Anna asked me, Pascal. Entertainment like dopamine that excites your brain. Okay. Buddha never said not to enjoy life. It's just we should know the limits and uncertainty. Okay. Yeah, I read Rich Kumari's message like this. Okay, mostly uncertainty. Okay, that we should just be then always prepared for everything, or what? Wait, I'm here, by the way. Mixing the colors. I don't know much. She says this stuff. Okay. What about the frog's arm? Yeah, if I repaint the pullover is actually a question, because he's wearing a blue navy pullover, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for a repaint or not, but I guess I will. But with entertainment, like, what can they do? Can they not do? I'm confused. And what do they mean by self-destruction? Yeah, I guess since also the people in the chat are kind of confused, I guess it's not so easy to understand. Yeah, because so okay, let's talk then more general about what you guys believe. Because for example, okay, no, not like obviously you can obviously still tell me what you think with the whole Buddha topic, but I mean, from my perspective with like entertainment, like if this is a way of dealing with your stuff, I don't see any problem with that actually. Like then I think it's better than like than doing something that you don't I think a little bit of joy is always good, you know. It always comes to the whole part when you over consume or something, no? I can say for Christianity because that's what I know better. But Jesus, for example, didn't want people to suffer, but to give up material possessions and live a simple life. Yeah, true. This is also what I not like we learned. I was at a Christian school, you know, and they also told me there about this, and yeah, actually, like material life. Yeah, I see actually nothing against it. I'm also not a person who's like striving after material things so much as compared to other stuff. Like it was never. For example, I don't know what about you, but I never thought like, oh, I really need a Ferrari. It would be really cool, obviously, you know. I have nothing against it if someone wants to. Yeah, but it was never like some of my friends had like in their rooms a picture of a Bugatti, you know, for the motivation, and I think it's also completely okay. But it was never like one of the main things why I'm doing what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I understood what he has said. Wait. Fix a cam angle, please. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks to others. Thank you. Where's he has message? Oh damn, I don't find it. No. Hey, where he can you post twice? Like you gotta do what you gotta do, but don't attach your feelings and emotions to it, or else you'll be the one getting hurt. Okay, but then how? Like this is did he also said how he would stop to attach his emotions to the things? Because yeah, okay, this plays then a little bit into it what Yomochi said, like the whole uncertainty. I think when you don't attach your emotions to it, then uncertainty can't come at you so hard anymore, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I guess I understand, but it's then so hard for me to understand how he thinks or how he says how this should be done, you know. Wait, I want to read the other stuff. Basically, Gautama Buddha had never seen sorrows of people. One day, by mistake, the main door of the castle remained open and he saw sorrow of people of a city, and then he left everything. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I said in the beginning, no? Like I also read a story that he was allowed to go out and the father wanted to protect him and told everybody to stay in who had like some kind of sorrow. But yeah, this like exactly how I read it. Honestly, I agree with the idea of giving up desires. It's nice to strive towards something, but not to the point that achieving it or not controls your happiness. The only problem I have with this whole idea is then if I don't attach emotions to my desires or to, you know, to whatever it is, then I think it's so hard to achieve it. Like the whole sadness or the... For me, sometimes I have the feeling that this drives me more. But to be honest, I also oftentimes thought about it, and I think I told you, like I have some friends who are like like not robots, but with like studying or whatever, they are like robots and they can just easier push through because they maybe don't see it so I don't know, so hard with the emotions, that I sometimes think, hey, is my approach, how I do it, maybe the wrong approach, if you know what I mean. Tomorrow I present my presentation in front of the class, and I'm say I'm really talk active, and all of the people are my friends, but I get super shy when everyone is watching me talk and I don't know what to do. You have to do it anyways, you know, Lulu. You have to find a way to deal with it, like to tell you, okay, I have to do this tomorrow, and maybe then tell you like how I always did. I was then thinking about like goofy stuff. For example, I thought that everybody in the room is naked, you know, and this relaxed me, like something that makes me happy. Did you know Buddha had practical answers of everything? I even have one story. Wanna know? Yeah, for sure. You can always write. I'm really open when it's to this topic, for sure. I think trying to control the outcome is driving source behind why many people give up right before their dreams about to come true. Why? I think trying to control the outcome is the driving source behind why many people give up right before the dream is about to come. What do you mean? I don't understand, to be honest. Can we match the hoodie with shoes a little, like maybe some purple? Nah, I actually thought about making the hoodie just like his arm, you know, just dark blue. Have you heard about Vesak lanterns? It's the whole concept we are trying to understand, I guess. We put so much time on it, trying to make it pretty, but in the end it just simply either gets destroyed with. No, I didn't heard about it, or like this, but I heard about the whole idea behind it, but not about this term. And in the end, it's simply, yeah. Is it not a little bit simple? Where like a little bit similar with the? Okay, wait, I have to go on. A little bit similar with the, what I said with the, with what you strive for. That in the end of the day, it doesn't matter anyway so much. I think you also said this once in a late night talk, like what does it do when in the end it doesn't matter at all? Yeah, 100% it doesn't matter, like, but then nothing matters, you know. Like if I think like this, then I could also just sleep the whole day because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna die, you know. I'm gonna die in whatever years it is, and then I think, okay, if I put too much time into it, maybe it's really not even worth it, because and for some reason this would make my life kind of sad, and therefore I don't do it. But I completely get the whole idea behind it. And I try to make now a lot of layers in this puddle. It's a but deeper than that. Yeah, but is it not like I don't think I should lay out the whole thing because it's not matchy with your religion. No, you can, with my religion, like I don't care at all. Like I want to I'm actually interested. He took months to draw it. Actually not. 9 studies, 9 painting and chattings, 9 hours. I mean, no, not only when you don't succeed, but when something unfair happens to you, you free yourself of the desire for the things you can't control. But I'm definitely not a nihilist. Nihilism. Yeah, this is what I was thinking about. Okay, it goes not too much into this direction. Okay. Yeah, so for example, in my life, if I think I also told you this, that the reason I'm always open to hear about other religions or whatever, because at the moment I really I sometimes hope that there's someone who takes care of me and all this stuff, but I really live after my own believings. For example, that I have like a way of, okay, this sounds stupid, but I have a way of how I calculate my happiness, and I hope that this way, like to fulfill those things that increase my happiness, make me happy in the end of the day. And this is basically why I do what I do in a day, you know. So basically what we should try to do is shortening afterlife with karma and merits and everything. Okay, what is merits? That's why I always say it's very easy to determine our purpose when it comes to religion. Yeah, okay. Yeah, help me out, bruv. Is it okay? This is basically what you also teach, no? Like this is the big part of Buddhism, that you just that you should do your life like karma, how you said it. or shortening afterlife with karma, I thought it would be always like to reach the nirvana, no? That this is like the main goal. The way you blend in the puddle is nice, thank you so much. She was unable to find understanding what Buddha meant. Oh damn, I didn't read the first one. Is water under the shoe? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The guy is stepping in the water, you know? Detachment makes you happy. I tried that, but it made me numb. Yeah, I don't know. I have the feeling that you have to, or not you have to, obviously it's always different, you know, but I have the feeling that social interactions are really, really important for humans, and therefore I also have to be attached a bit emotionally. Otherwise it's not gonna be so deep, or not so like, otherwise I just have like the existence of humans should make me happy, and this wasn't never like this for me. I always needed like some kind of conversation, or like something that, yeah, maybe it made me a little bit attached, but it was something I was open to sacrifice. Oh damn, now I have to read a lot. Wait. I think it depends what desires we're talking about. Material desires and desires for things we can't control are better left aside, but you should always have desire to what's good and right. Yeah, but for example, you say desires that you can't control. But most of the desires, don't we tell ourselves, like I'm actually completely with you, but I just try to get into different standpoints. For example, most of the desires we have in our life, we think we can control, no? For example, I obviously wish that my family stays always happy and healthy, but I can't control this, you know? So there's not, but for example, let's say one desire is to get a big Lamborghini. This is in our hands, no? Like can in our hands, no? But yeah, desire to what's good and right. Yeah, I would say this really what I try to do. Hallo Pascal, ich folge dir seit ich 17 war und ich bin jetzt 20. Ich hoffe, dass wir unsere Träume und Ziele erreichen. Meine Freunde, Grüße aus Nordafrika, aus Algerien und nach Großdeutschland. Ey, danke. Das sind seit 3 Jahren, crazy. So lange mache ich gefühlt gar nicht YouTube. Danke sehr. I think purpose is far superior than short high of happiness. Purpose brings a fulfillment. I'm 100% there with you. Like, purpose was always something that the reason I don't strive for. Or yeah, as I said, I would love to also like buy a few things for my family and whatsoever, you know, but purpose was always something so much more important for me. Like, I was always thinking, why am I here? What could be my mission here on the planet, you know? And it doesn't have to be crazy, like the craziest mission in human history, but what can I do to fulfill why I'm here? And I thought, like, am I here to get the like a private island for myself, or to get like to own the world? Or, and then I thought, like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like someone who would create me, would he really create me because of this? And then I thought, like, maybe I have a purpose, you know, maybe I have like and the purpose is, yeah, could be everything, but this is basically how I what I do in my life, to be honest. Pascal, were you telling the Guatam Buddha story? I read it when I was in school. It's a true story, actually. Yeah, I was. That's mainly the topic of today. If you drops of water randomly, it will be reality. Yeah, I'm not sure if it works like this, but I guess. You should read Bhagavad Gita. It explains life so clearly and answers most questions on its own. Hey, thanks so much. Wait, I'm gonna do a screenshot so I will not forget. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Yeah, desire can be both good and bad. All have both sides, and we have the choice to choose. Yeah. do we have the choice there? But yeah, I started with greens on the way. Another update about paint. You with greens, like you don't find green color, or you struggle to find the perfect color tone. I need attachment to feel alive, especially with people. It hurts me sad, but it also makes me happy. Yeah, this is to be honest, this is what I really believe. For example, relationships or falling in love or whatever. I said this like in late night talk season 1. We talked so much more about love. We don't do it too much more in this late night talk. But I also think like I think it's so nice to fall in love and so nice to be with someone, even though I don't had so many relationships, because I'm still very careful and I have my, I don't know if this attachment issues whatsoever. But I think even though there's like this risk of that I really get hurt in the end of the day, I still think it's completely worth it. Especially if I'm really hurt, I know that it was really nice what I had, or like at least in the moment before I was hurt, it was really nice. So therefore I think it's not like Ruchi Kumari, I think you commented that. I think it's really, I don't know. Even though you say, okay, it creates a lot of pain in your life, but I guess it also creates a lot of happiness. Okay, paddle is, even though, is it ready? Could I maybe do some splashes to the side? Nah, it should be like this. Okay, okie dokie. Pascal, is the person's right foot in the drawing reversed backward? What do you mean reversed backward? No, it's like this is where the shoe goes. He goes in this direction, you know? I'm afraid of love. You shouldn't be. Peace is the most desired thing in life. Yeah, peace for the, like, inner peace is something really... I have another thing, but I'm not sure if we have enough time to talk about it. I wanted to draw Heidi, but I'm drawing another dog. I'm not good. Oh no. Oh man. Put some red on your art for Christmas vibes. No. I will not destroy my... no. I actually don't want to do it like now in a kind of a Christmas way, you know? Oh, why is it a little bit too bright? It looks so bright on the screen. It's nice that you're actually reading all of them. Yeah. Afraid of love, interesting. Wait, so yeah. Guys, okay. Are you open for, I'm not sure. If you want, we can, or should we go for another topic? I had actually, the highly desired thing is good job in today's world. This is the highly desire. Yeah, okay, or a different question. And last question for today then. What would you say is the biggest desire in your life at the moment? Like, what is, if you, and you have to only put one word, and let it be, I want to pass the next exam, but what is the biggest desire that you have, or that follows you since the longest time at the moment, you know? Do you have something? Like, money? For real? One word? Yeah, one, like not one word. If you have to describe it longer, then you can also. Free? I think having a purpose and love is super important, but what I mean is more thing you have no control over. It's like events that cause suffering. You have to learn to give up some things sometimes. Yeah, like being, okay, then I misunderstood you. That is, then I'm completely with you. Yeah. France? It's the biggest desire. Money also, happiness. I want to get out of this phase. A good job. Damn. Okay, Pascal, can I get some advice? It's exam period now and I have like 8 hours to study, but because I think it's so long, I'm not productive. Any tips? Try to study for 1 hour. That's more that you can do, you know, and then go for the next hour. W France, I don't know. Yeah, I would also say I'm actually with your mochi, but I said this, yeah, since I'm so young. My biggest desire is always happiness, you know, and I also was thinking about maybe I'm too focused on it, and that's the reason I'm destroying my own happiness sometimes. But I actually, yeah, obviously I also need to make enough money for my living and all this stuff, and this goes plays all into my happiness desire, you know. How did my profile pic not got chosen? Maybe in the next week. Maybe in the next week. Moving to a new country, new environment. Okay. Good life is enough to be comfortable. That's my goal. I guess happiness contains all of them. Yeah, this is what I mean with like I calculate my happiness. I don't do this daily, but I have like I think I'm not sure, 4 years ago or something, I in one of the books behind the Gigi painting I wrote down like what makes me happy, and then I try to really put like a percentage. Okay, how much of this do I have right now? And obviously one of those points is also financial stability, you know, but it's not like the biggest point of my happiness. It's like one out of I don't know how many points are in there. So, and I think this is always in life, it's not only one thing, it's like millions of factors, and therefore it's kind of hard for me to say, okay, my desire is money, because it's like, hey, my desire is also to stay healthy, you know. Then I can't fix that with money, you know. Happy with money, yeah. Obviously, no judgment. You can do it however you like it. So yeah, I'm thinking of immigrating to New Zealand. This decision makes me anxious all the time. I guess, you know, it's the end of the year. Maybe do do the decision. Now, obviously, it's I can't say it I'm too far away from you. But you know, when, not now, when then? You know, like just if you can take any risk in the end of the year, I would always recommend to do so. You know, because obviously not risking your life, but if you have something on your mind, maybe just take the step. Maybe trust in yourself that everything will be good. You know. Don't worry about money, it will always come and go. We just live once, enjoy the small things. It's my opinion, yeah? But I can also understand that it might be different. If like money is really, like obviously it has like a crazy amount of impact in my life, but I oftentimes also try to think free of that. But it has, yeah, I can understand if you are really go after it, you know? If you got an offer of China or Argentina to be a lawyer of your choice for 200k a year, would you go? Can I still do my other stuff? And Argentina or China? Why not? Why do I have to choose between those two options? Oh man, hey, how are you? Great to see you. What did you paint today? I'm finally done with the internship today. I'm free now. I'm gonna join you regularly from now. Hey, Iman, welcome back. Yeah, I paint at the Gigi, at the frog I have on my paint, on my whiteboard, and I draw him walking through the streets. I want to turn my inner universe into reality and reach the brightest version of myself and health, of course. Hey, but don't forget that you, like, it's obviously nice you thrive for that and also try that, but don't forget that you are already really, like, for everybody, like, you have like a million of desires at the moment, but try to also see now why you are now already, like, a million of reasons why you could be happy right now. And I also, you know, there are a lot of reasons, like for example some people would give a lot to be in your position right now, but I think also I was thinking about this recently, I think also your future self would give a lot to be in your shoes, so, you know, like for example think about the version when you are like close before you die. Sounds now kind of depressive, but for example if you are like, let's say you get 80 and you are 79 and one day, and then you think back, hey, I wish to be now 20, 17, 18, 19 again in my young body and do the stuff that I'm doing. I wish to study now again. I know that for some people it's really now the difficult phase of their life, and maybe find a little bit in this, you know, that not also a lot of other people would maybe do a lot to be in your shoes, but maybe also your future self, you know. But I don't know what's going on in some of you guys' lives, so I don't want to judge. I just thought this might be, or this helps me to think a little bit. I also want to have a lot in my future, but I also really have to appreciate the moment, you know? Yeah. My greatest desire is to succeed in life in the way I've always envisioned it, through myself and my dreams. Hey, good luck with that. Don't forget to also appreciate the moment. Quick question also. By the way, the people who want to send me stuff, they can obviously send me now the photos. because now the stream goes to an end. My future will be proud of that I somehow will complete my paper, hopefully 100%. Go and push, you know, for sure. Deli jelly hormones are real. They make the path easier to go. Hey, let's go. This is true. What I wanted to say, yeah, first of all, you can always feel free to send me your drawings on Instagram if you want. Quick question, and I have a quick question. I now did something with the settings for the ads. Are the ads, were there too many ads? Was it okay, or were there no ads at all? Can you please give me a quick feedback on that? In the meantime, I'm going to check my DMs if I have any other new people who want to send me their stuff. And if not so, feel free to answer how many ads did you have, because we had in the last painting and chatting that you guys said that there were too many. Wait, I'm going to put, someone asked, you can send it now, BRXD009. Just in the beginning, no ads. In the stream, no ads. There were 3 days, 3 ads. 3 ads? Yeah, 3 ads I would say is okay. We stream for 1 hour. In this stream, no ads. I guess it didn't work at all. I want to send Pascal. Oh, I have so much stuff. Yeah, wait. Yeah, you can. Your Highness, I've decided King Julian messaged me. Yeah, for the people who sent me, you can hat ein Foto. Okay, wait. I can now check it out. So, oh damn. Okay. Here are the drawings for today from the people in the stream. So Mr. Bean, this actually looks really good. Like this looks like you. Oh, sorry. You like this looks almost printed out. That looks really professional. And this one, hey, really shouts out. They're really beautiful. I tried to draw you. I'm sorry. It's okay. I appreciate that you tried drawing me. Merci beaucoup. So, also here, new ones. Hey, shouts out, Zainab. This is the one character from this. Oh damn, this is really cute. Hey, Zainab, that is really nice. Even though, does he have like a tumor? What's good with the bags? But yeah, it's really cute, and this is also really nice. Damn, Snoopy cool. Oh no, Snoopy with the glasses. Wait, I'm gonna answer after the stream. Okay, BRX009. If you also want, you have now the chance. Otherwise than that, Snoopy, yeah. Also Yasmin. Oh damn, I also have to wait. This looks also really nice. Damn. I have to try to that not your accounts get revealed. Also really beautiful. Shouts outs. So, I would like to send me my drawing. Can I? Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I didn't saw. Yes, sir. Okay, then we wait for 1 minute. 1 second. Yeah, guys, if you didn't have ads at all, then the settings, yeah, this also doesn't bring the. Okay, then I have to readjust the settings again. Pascal also guided through my DMs once. When you get time, tried helping with something. Oh, nice, thanks so much. Thank you. I thought I answered you, but I guess I didn't. I lost then. Pop-up ads count or nah? They also count. Yeah, pop-up ads, I think they count. I have no clue. I had 1 ad in this live in the middle. Yeah, because I now did the settings that you get. For example, I now have the settings you get after 20 minutes an ad. And I think this is okay because it's like 1 YouTube video is 20 minutes and then you get an ad. As I said in the streams, you don't have any ads. But if you didn't get any ad at all, then the settings didn't work out. I guess it is what it is, you know. We have a lot of creative people here. True. So, Ah. Oh, okay. This is the next drawing from. Oh, damn. I try to not show your face, your account. Wait. Oops. I showed you. Anyways, yeah, it's also really nice. Looks actually very detailed. I like it. Reminds me of my hometown. Shout out. Sorry, I'm starting with lightning. Hey, it looks really nice. Guys, don't be sorry. You're be better jokes now. It's really nice. Oh, Falak also. Damn, now so many drawings. Shouts out. That's actually cool. Garfield. Hey, I showed you this new Snoopy sweater I got sent from someone, from the company. And I thought like with Garfield would be also kind of nice. Anyways, very aesthetic. Everybody, clap for the people, you know. And that was a stream. Yeah, as always, it was actually. Wait, I'm gonna check if I didn't miss something, but I think I didn't. Oh, no, damn. Okay, that's actually crazy. Shout out to this person. How did you do that? So like maybe you worked on this a long time. It's really nice. You had a Snoopy sweater. Oh yeah. I think two days ago in the 10-hour stream. Anyways, I hope you had a beautiful one. As always, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you want. You can also, I think the Instagram is here. Check out the Instagram or the second channel. Yeah, and I take my time with this drawing. I'm sorry that it takes so long, but I'm also talking at the same time, you know? It's not that it's you know, so yeah, but I hope you enjoyed. As always, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to this live stream. Otherwise, we're gonna see each other tomorrow. I tried to find a better way with the ads. I guess it didn't work out. And yeah, ciao kakao, bisous, and love you.
Thank you.